Hey there everyone, welcome to Arsenal Fan TV, and this is my preview for Wednesday night's game. Arsenal travelling to Greece to play Olympiacos. An absolutely massive game, and if we win then we will progress to the last 16 of the Champions League. That is going on the assumption that we win this game by 2 or more goals, so a 2-0 win, a 3-1 win, a 4-2 win. Essentially we've just got to beat Olympiacos by 2 clear goals and we will go through to the next round of the Champions League. And given how poor our Champions League run has been thus far, to actually salvage something by getting that 2-0 win in Greece would actually be quite comprehensible. So I do hope we're able to do it. And given that we got that 3-1 result at the weekend against Sunderland, then I'd say I'm sparked with a little bit more confidence, but the performance against Sunderland wasn't the most confidence building. We got the win, that's all that was important, the 3 points at the time, but if we're going to beat Olympiacos away from home, we have to play at least 3 times better than we did at the weekend. Olympiacos are a very good side. We saw that at the Emirates Stadium. They're not the side that we can underestimate. They're not the team that I think a lot of us assumed they were going into the game. They're very strong. They've got a very good midfield. They overran us at the Emirates with the likes of Kasami. I think with Ramsey and Flamini in the midfield pivot, maybe we could deal with the bulkiness of someone like Kasami in that midfield role. So I'm hoping they won't overrun us too much in this game, and I would go out to Greece with a little bit more confidence if we had Cazorla and Alexis in the team, which sadly we don't. We know that Cazorla's out for 3 to 4 months. We know that Alexis is most likely going to be out for the majority of December, so we do go into this game with goal scoring options few and far between. Massive game for Walcott in my opinion. He should come back into the starting 11. Joel Campbell deserves to keep his place in the team after scoring against Sunderland and all round putting in a very good performance. Does Giroud start the game? He wasn't overly convincing against Sunderland, but nonetheless got himself on the score sheet, but maybe in my opinion he'd be better to come off the bench for someone like Walcott whilst the Olympiacos side are tiring, maybe get us a goal in that respect. Again, it's a massive game for Aaron Ramsey. I'd hope that he can add to his tally that he got at the weekend, and all round a very big game for our front men, because we've got to really catch Olympiacos out, because they've got something to defend in this game. They've got something to hold on to. They know that if they defend well against us, then they won't concede too many goals. And they know that without Alexis Sanchez and Santi Cazorla respectively, that it's going to be very difficult for us to score past them. But I do think we can do it with the options that we've got. I want to see more from Oxlade-Chamberlain in this game. I thought he was rather unconvincing against Sunderland. I know that he's just coming back into the fold, but he didn't really take that game by the scruff of the neck, and he's got a great opportunity here whilst other players are injured to establish himself in the starting 11. So my team in full for this game would most likely be Petr Cech in goal, Hector Bellerin, Laurent Koscielny, Per Mertesacker, Nacho Monreal, Matthew Flamini, Aaron Ramsey, Joel Campbell, Mesut Ozil, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Theo Walcott up top. Like I mentioned previously, I would bring on Olivier Giroud when Olympiacos are tiring. He has proven to be an excellent option off the bench this season. I'd hope that he can add to his tally when coming off the bench in this game against Olympiacos. And him and Walcott, 2 very good striking options that we've got here. But like I say, Giroud wasn't overly convincing against Sunderland. So for me, Walcott starts this game. He could get in between the lines. He can break down this Olympiacos side with Campbell, Chamberlain alongside him, and Ozil in behind. Ozil will have a load of runners in this game. So a very exciting front line. You just got to hope that the defence holds firm, because Olympiacos do have some very good attacking players, as we saw at the Emirates. Big game for Per Mertesacker, Koscielny, Monreal, Bellerin, check. The whole defence pretty much. Just got to hold our own and get goals when we need to. Chances will be few and far between in this game. I just hope that we're able to be clinical and take them when they come to us, because it's not going to be an easy game. And in truth, I think we're really going to struggle out there in Greece, given that we've got so many absentees from the squad. But fingers crossed, we can go out there, get the win and progress to the last 16 of the Champions League. Europa League football really would be horrible for us if we ended up in the Europa League. That would not be something that I can envisage at this moment in time. So I'd hope we go all out for this game. And Arsene Wenger is a man that's very proud of his Champions League record. You notice when he comes under a little bit of pressure, this is the first thing that he turns to. He will look around the world and say how many other clubs have qualified for the Champions League as many times as we have, and how many clubs have gone through the group stage to the last 16. That's something he's very keen to defend. I think that he'll know how much this game means to not just himself, but to the whole Arsenal fan base. So a massive game for us, like I say. I've mentioned that too many times now, but I think we all know how much significance this game against Olympiacos has on Wednesday night. Leave your thoughts on the game in the comments box below. Let me know your team lineups. Would you start Olivier Giroud or Theo Walcott for this game? Let me know that one. Like the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV if you are new to the channel. And as always, I'll be speaking to you very soon, hopefully after an Arsenal win in Greece.